What's good, YouTube? Arby's Cards here, back with another video. Doing something a little bit different today. Going over 20 cards in the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon era under $20 that I'm looking at grading. Now, there was some criteria for this. Part of it, that for it to make sense, the 10s had to be more 10s than 9s. There is one card on this list that did not make it, or that made it on the list. When I did my research, the numbers were right. Then now it's like, you'll see. You'll know when it comes up. I'll point it out for you. Pokemon had to be relatively popular, and there has to be some solid margin, decent margin there. And for the grading prices, I'm going off of $16, which is what I think you have to grade. It was what the grading cost is at GameStop. So that's what we're doing today. Something a little bit different. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop into the first one. So the first one, got this full art Gengar from Temporal Forces. I like this card a lot. Gengar is a very popular Pokemon. I like how the purple pops off the pink. And also, it should be no surprise because this card is also in the thumbnail. But let's take a look at why this made the list. Getting all this information from Pokedata.io. As you can see on all the tabs up here, that's where all this is coming from. So, Gengar for the PSA 10 sells for $110.16. The 9 sell for $28.75. eBay $15.73. TCG Player $17.54. Card Market, I have no idea what Card Market is. If it's just like an average market price, $12.88. I'm going to go with the eBay number because that's where I buy a lot of my cards from, is on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. But they get their prices from a mix of these two places. So, PSA 10 selling for $110.16. If you were to sell this for $16, or if you were to grade it for $16, you're in it for $32. The 10, it has a decent gem rate, 1567 to 943. Selling for $110. I think you can squeak out a good profit for that. You could triple up pretty easily if you're going market value. Now, after eBay fees, probably getting a little less than $100. So that's the first one. Next one we got here is the Metagross illustration rare from Temporal Forces. Alright, so here we go. Metagross, I picked this one. I like the art on this. Metagross is, I want to say he's relatively popular. I know that whenever Beldum had a day on Pokemon Go, people went crazy about it. So that's why I threw this one on the list. This card isn't graded as much as the Gengar. We have 619 10s to 496 9s. I like that ratio right there. That's why this one made the list. $12.83 on eBay, $14.58 on TCG Player. So you're right in around $30 total on this. If it 9s, you're going to lose a little bit. But if it 10s, you have the chance to triple up. And after eBay fees, it'll be a little less than that. But you should easily double your money if it 10s with this card. That's why I like this one. And plus, I like the artwork. You got the one back there building a snowball or whatever. So, solid artwork. Let's hop into the next one. Number 3, Infernape from Twilight Masquerade. Okay, I think it's the next one that I was talking about. Infernape is a starter from Gen 4? I believe it's Gen 4, Diamond and Pearl. So relatively popular. eBay 924, TCG Player 873. Population is more 10s than 9s at about a 55% clip. If my math is right on that, looking at it about 2,000, 11 divided by 20, that's about a 55% gem rate. This one you can double up. The margin on this one isn't as good as the other two. So $9. We'll call it $9 plus 16, that's $25. $25. After eBay fees, you're probably getting $55. So you can double up. Not as quite as tripling up like the other two, but you can a little more than double up on this one. And I think whenever I saw this review, I thought this was one of the better looking cards in Twilight Masquerade, and I think $9 is a good deal for it. On to the next one. Growlithe. I thought this one is also underrated in Twilight Masquerade. Very similar price to the last one. Growlithe is a Gen 1 Pokemon, but this is a regional variant. But Growlithe looks cute in this image, and there is a matching image, but that one didn't make the list because it was more than $20. So, got about $9 on this one. eBay, TCG Player, a little less than $9. $16 to grade. PSA 10 population is more than the 9, which we like to see that, so you have a better shot at gemming. $25. You can little less than tripling up at market value, but I think the margin is great on this one. And yeah, I think it's a solid pickup for under $10. Card number 5. This is the one that moved on me. I forgot about, I think it was this one. Yeah, this is the one that moved on me. When I did my research, there was more 10s than 9s. Now it's a little less, but they're very close neck and neck. I think this is what, if you're going to pick this one up, you have to be a little picky on grading this one. But it's Yveltal, legendary from the X and Y era. I think the artwork on this is dope with all the black and all the colors. It looks good. But let's go ahead and hop into the numbers. As you can see, PSA 10, 94.36. PSA 9, 1982. You can pick it up on eBay for $13. TCG Player for about $15. So you're in it about $30 net all in on grading this one. PSA 10, $94. A little more than a triple up when it comes to market. But this one's a little more risky right now because of the 9 to 10 ratio. It's going to be about a 50-50 split. So just if you're going to do this one, it's in the best one. But if you can get to 10 right now, I think solid margins. And last but not least, we have the Mew from Paldean Fates. The Bubble Mew is going crazy right now, and everybody wants that card. But I think this one, if you're cheap, and I think this is an affordable option. It's like in the top 10 cards in Paldean Fates. I could be wrong on that, but it's somewhere right around there when it comes to price value. eBay, you can get it for a little under $10. TCG Player around 12, so we'll call it $10. Grading it for $16, $26. The population counts more 10s than 9s, 1,300 to 1,109. Not a bad gem rate. PSA 10 goes for $70. If you get a 9, you're going to take a slight loss as compared to the other ones. You're taking a bigger loss, but this one, you get a little bit of a slight loss, which isn't as bad. So this one, you can take more of a chance on this one. But after the grading fees and all that, it's a little less. You're definitely doubling up, probably 2.5x in your money, tripling up. It's not quite there, but it's close enough. I do like the margin for this one. So, but anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, smash the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Maybe we can do other thresholds and things like that. I know some of the early Scarlet and Violet era cards didn't make the list because of the quality. There wasn't a lot of the gem rate was bad, so I can use those. But if you want to see me do another threshold with this, maybe we can go a little more, maybe less than $20. I know a lot of these, I think half of these were under $10, so we could do another $10 list. If you want to see that one, I might have to do some more digging into it. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.